Okay, pause and copy this and we'll get cracking. Okay, we have a picture to draw. Helicopter going horizontally. I have a car, represented by this dot down here. Now, the helicopter, let's say it's right here at some point. Now, looky here. What I see is I see a triangle. And as time goes forward, this triangle is growing. So a growing triangle is what's happening. So I'm going to use some kind of trig here, maybe Pythagoras, maybe some other trig thing involving an angle, but we'll get to that. But the point is that I identify the triangle and then go from there. Okay, now I'll give some names to things. Okay, horizontal, it's natural to call that X, call this Y, and then Z for the hypotenuse. And what do? We actually read our question and see what we have so far. Okay, what is this 5? That's the helicopter speed. So this is 5 is x prime, or if you prefer dx over dt, that's going to be my 5. That's the rate of change of this side length here. Next, what's the 4? The 4 is the rate at which the distance between the car and the helicopter is changing. So it's z prime. So that's my 4. And the final number here is my 10. So 10 is, it's a distance from the car to the helicopter. So that's a z at some point in time. Okay. Now I got x, y's, and z's in my kind of information here. So this is like my toolbox. So this suggests strongly that I use Pythagoras. Okay, I'm given information about x and z, and Pythagoras relates x, y, and z, so I'm going to write down Pythagoras. Okay, I'll take a derivative of both sides. To z prime, and look to see if anything can simplify. Now, what are we going to notice? This triangle has a fixed side. This y is not changing, so y prime is 0. That's nice because that kills my middle term here. What else can I do? Well, I can divide both sides by 2. Make some progress there. X prime, z prime. And then we're looking for what? We're looking to find y, this fixed value y. And this is where we are. We got this, trying to find y. So what do I say to myself? I say, maybe I can find x and z in my rectangle down here, and then plug them into my Pythagoras to find y. That's what I'm thinking here. Okay, so just to go over my problem solving again, you'll notice I barely even read the question. I just wrote down the information that I was given. Then I decided which equation I was going to use. I took a derivative, simplified, and then I actually decided what I'm looking for. So we're going to work with this guy, try to find x and z. We have 4 variables here. 3 of them are given up here. So plug those in. So we got x times 5 is equal to z times z prime, 10.4. So that gives me x is 8. And I already had z is 10. So this can go back in to my Pythagoras. 8 squared plus y squared is 10 squared. So y squared is 100 minus 36, nope, 100 minus 64, which is 36. So y will be plus or minus 6, technically. But we're talking about a physical distance here, so we're going to go with the plus 6. Okay, so worth repeating. You read the question, extract the pertinent information, decide on an equation to use, take a derivative, simplify, and then start problem solving. All right, let's give it a try with this exercise. So pause, copy, try. Pause, copy, try. And here we go with the solution. Rectangle. A rectangle is increasing. So I'll draw a rectangle. I got a y, I got an x. Seems natural. And what else is happening? Area. Okay, so it seems logical or to write down the area formula. Okay, I'm barely even thinking, I'm just writing down some things, drawing some pictures. Take a derivative. Product rule. X prime y plus x y prime. Okay, now I will start actually thinking. What are my numbers? I got an 8. I got a 140. I got a lot of numbers here. 8, 140, 10, and 20. So what is this? The length, doesn't really matter, but I'll say the length is x. And I'll say the width is y. So the x is increasing at a rate of 8 centimeters per second, so x prime is 8. The area is increasing at 140, so a prime is 140. The length is 20, so x is 20 at some given time. And the width is 10. And we want to find y prime is what we're looking for. Okay, so this seems easy peasy. Take all your information, plug it in here, and you will be off to the races. Let's see, 8 dot 10 plus 20 y prime. 140 minus 80 is 60, 20 y prime. So y prime is 3. Y prime is 3 centimeters. What do you think? Looks good to me. I feel like I forgot to put the unit in my last example. Did I do that? Yes, I did. I'm such a mathematician. I do not even care for units. The unit should be 6 meters for this guy.